What's going on, good people? What's going on? Y'all already know what it is. We cast his thoughts.
I'm
Back with
Sean.
another one. I'm Jazz. Y'all already know what's up, though.
Yeah. How y'all doing?
Hopefully, all is well.
I hope y'all warm because it's cold as hell outside.
Got my little alfalfa going on.
Tomorrow, I finally got my little twisted up. I'm so happy.
It do be a relief. Like, dang.
Because you don't look like no lost child.
Feel
You
like
look
a
like somebody
whole
love you.
Right.
You look like somebody love you now.
But
let's get to the topic. Today we're gonna be talking about rest. Some stuff that a lot of us don't take in consideration. A lot of us don't do that we need to do. So we need to rest.
That's something that I came in touch with a lot this year.
I see you because when I texted the topic.
No, you text 2 topics.
I text 2 topics, G, but
what did it read?
It don't matter, though.
Yes, it does. Look, it read in the perfect day, rest. So I'm like, I felt that like shit. She ain't lying. I should call out right now because that's exactly what we need.
I'm not encouraging people to call out from work, Jazz.
No, I was just like, cause like first of all, it was like what 5 something in the morning.
Yeah.
So first of all, I'm getting up already tired. So when I see in the perfect day rest, I'm like, shit, that was just.
You got to tell me twice.
It spoke to the soul. Like, you know what? I think I should take that up.
I think I should take her offer up.
Hey, matter of fact, it must be terrible in there. You know, I'm gonna come in there and have a messed up day. Just rest. Shit, hey, I wasn't mad. You see, when you was off, I was kept on telling you, hey, rest. You better rest. Because when you come back, hey, I ain't even tell her when she come back is what she coming back to. Not trying not to look out, but I'm just like, just rest. Because soon you walk up in here, you gonna understand why you do that.
I was pissed.
It's no go. It's non-stop once you get up in there. So yeah, resting is definitely important.
Yes.
You go ahead.
You can go first.
So I came up with some. Well, I ain't come up with it, but I came up with. Well, I keep on saying I came up with, y'all. I ain't come up with it. I looked up. You know, they gave us. They said 7 types of rest, and we all familiar with them. But I'm just gonna do a recap. So there are 7 types of different styles of resting. Physical, hey, physical, not doing nothing. Mental, rest your mind. Spiritual, emotional, social, sensory, and creative. And each type of these rests, they have their own characteristics, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, sometimes, if you're a person that work out, you gotta have that rest day in between. You don't want to overload your body, you don't want to put too much on. You want to get up. If you're doing arms this day, you're gonna do legs the next day. Right. And then rotate it out, so you ain't overwhelming yourself, overwhelming your body, you know what I'm saying? And then you also built that muscle memory and stuff too. So that's the way of resting. Shit. Me, physically, y'all see, like, hey, we at the crib today. I'm sitting back, relaxing, did like light housework or whatever, and just pretty much relaxing, getting into my own zone. Before she came, I had like my little alone time, so that's a way for me to get into my spiritual part time, my mental, clear my mind of whatever that I be thinking of or whatever, just relieving myself of a lot of things so I can have a fresh mind while I'm sitting here presenting to y'all and stuff like that. So that's what I do. That's a little bit me.
I was more so on to, what I'm saying, a lot of us on on all rest, period. But a lot of us be hustling and bustling. Like, I know a lot of people got 2 or 3 jobs just to make, ends meet and stuff like that, get the bills and stuff done. So exhaustion is like one of the number one things that's killing people. I know I heard like a few years back, this lady had like 3 jobs. She had pulled over to the side of the road just to, take a nap or whatever before she, headed home. And she ended up passing away, just for exhaustion. Her body shut down. Our bodies is not a machine. And even then, machines, they get broke, they break down and stuff. Right. So everything in this world needs to rest. You know what I'm saying? I understand people want to get it. They trying to hustle and bustle. They trying to, reach goals. And we are telling y'all to reach those goals. But at the same time, exhaustion can take over, and it can lead to, real health issues, heart disorder, just all type of stuff, so you don't want to be out here, doing all this stuff, hustling and bustling, and you're not able to enjoy it at once you achieve that goal. So you do have to take rest and take in consideration that your mind needs to rest, because your brain is the most important organ in your body. ain't gonna say the largest, but it's the most important organ in your body. If your brain ain't functioning, you ain't functioning. You know what I'm saying? We say that all the time. So if your brain ain't functioning, if your brain dead, ain't shit else moving.
Man.
Point blank simple. But exhaustion is a state of extreme physical or mental fatigue. And it had two. So I'm gonna read the other one. The act or the state of using something up or of being used up completely. So you know what I'm saying? You being used up completely. There is no more.
No more. You ain't got
You
nothing
ain't got
to
nothing
give.
else to give.
That's
Sit your
when you know
ass down. Sit your ass down and go to sleep. And you know you tired when, you know what I'm saying, you can't even function. You talking
Man.
out the side of your neck. You
that
know what I'm
mind
saying?
and body separation.
Yeah, you don't even know what you're talking about. Like somebody, y'all talking about the weather, and you talking about, yeah, granddad had 2 boots on, and both of them was left, and he left at noon. Like what? What the fuck is you talking about?
Like, man, I said it, man, I'm tired. I'm tired. I don't know. I'm tired. Like, let's continue this topic tomorrow, please, because
so, you
I'm
know
not here.
And I know a lot of people be like, I don't need 8 hours of sleep. Sometimes you do need to, you know what I'm saying? Even rich people, you know what I'm saying, rest. Y'all see them out on vacation, you know what I'm saying, enjoying their wealth. Be here to enjoy your wealth. You know what I'm saying? It's, I promise you, it's not going nowhere if you take 2 days off. You know what I'm saying? That 24 hours to 48 hours regenerates the body and the mind. You know what I'm saying? You can get back to it, and you get back to that hustle and bustle, and then you get sick. Your body, when your body starts shutting down, and I know my body do it. You know what I'm saying? When we've been working all year and you've been working all these hours, your body tend to shut down, and you get sick. And it's like, we're not getting up out this bed. Right. We ain't getting up out this bed. These legs ain't moving that fast. You know what I'm saying? And with us being in a highly hyper physical job, like, man, you come in there Monday, you be in there gunning it.
By Thursday.
Thursday, you be like,
looking at the clock like, come on.
Look, they be like 8 hours on that route. No, I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Right, let me how about 9? Give me an extra hour. For what? Are you serious? Like, what you mean for what? I don't understand that question sometimes. When, like, you ask for, like, you know, let's say you out doing something, whatever, you just need more time because you know your body's not up to par. Yeah. And you've been going hard all week, like she just explained. And then someone has the nerve to ask you, why? Why can I perform the same as I did? Why can I give 100% like I gave Monday as Thursday when you've been working 13-hour shifts? You know what I'm saying? And like, let's not stop there. Like, once you work, obviously you go home, you take care of your family, you do things. So it's like, you're not, you know, you don't get that proper sleep at nighttime. So you wake, and we don't get that proper sleep at nighttime. I don't know about nobody else, but like me, it's like, I got to wake up and like get myself in that zone. And sometimes it's hard to get myself in that mental zone because I really don't feel like it. You know what I'm saying? And when I put that in my head, like, you know, you put it in your head, like you feel it throughout. You know what I'm saying? So now my body really don't want to. So I'm going up in there like, hey, Ship, I need you to help on. I'm instantly irritated. I'm instantly irritated because it's like, damn, like I don't feel like doing it. Like in my mind, I may, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I want to, but sometimes that body is like, no, we're tired. We're tired. And it's crazy because like depending on what job you're on, they like, oh, you're refusing. Not technically, I physically cannot give you what you're asking for. It's draining. I can't do it.
It's crazy. I was talking to another supervisor today, and he was like, yeah, everybody got off the list, the overtime list. For people don't know. Everybody got off the overtime list. Don't nobody want to work, and don't nobody want to come in, and don't nobody want to stay. And it's like, bro, these people are doing like 15, 16 hours a day.
Yes, that's ridiculous.
And I'm like, they tired. He like, I understand that, but that's what they signed up for. I said, no, they did not. They signed up for a job, but not to be a slave. It's two different things. You know what I'm saying? A job is one thing. Being enslaved is a whole nother thing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep constantly cracking this whip and not thinking that these people are humans. That, you know what I'm saying, they want to go home. Yes. They want to kick their feet up and they want to rest. I know. I don't know, you know what I'm saying, firsthand, but I done seen what our job can do to a carrier. You know what I'm saying? I done seen, you know what I'm saying, a woman with her hip out of place and she got to literally pick her whole body up and carry that bad boy with her. You know what I'm saying? Or a carrier, you know what I'm saying, walking like this, leaned over to the point she can't stand up straight. She can't even look you in your eye. So I see what this job does to people. And you talking about, oh, this is what they signed up for. They didn't sign up for that. You know what I'm saying? How can we say they signed up for it and they say, oh well, we want you to go to home the same way you came. That ain't how nobody came.
Like what? It don't make sense.
It don't make it make sense.
Like it's not as desirable as they make it. Like,
so you know what I'm saying. At one point in time, you got to tell them to get their rest. You know what I'm saying. I would, and me personally being a supervisor, I don't want to overwork my workers because I feel like this: if I overwork you, then you ain't no good for tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Then you ain't no good the next day. Then you're going to start calling off for work. Then you're going to be absent. And then it's like, okay, why you absent for work? You burnt out.
My body physically could not handle it.
You burnt out. And I think a lot of times people forget that. You know what I'm saying? Especially in our craft. You know what I'm saying? The supervisors forget what it was like to carry. You know what I'm saying? Because you keep going up them stairs, you kind of come down them stairs, you got to run from dogs, you got to carry all this stuff.
And
right.
Like your head, you in motion. Your upper body and your lower, your whole body is in motion all day because you on the swerve, because you watching your back. You know what I'm saying? Your arm is moving. You know what I'm saying? You obviously walking, of course.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, like shit, day 5?
Right.
And some people up in there 14 days straight, y'all. Yeah. Like, and don't get it wrong, we all, like we say, you always appreciate what we got going on, but understand definitely. when we talk about this rest stuff, we mean, y'all, you must find rest. And if you do have a job, you have the luxury of being able to just sit down, appreciate that.
And then you know what? A lot of people be like, well, you need to get a office job. That mental, you know what I'm saying? Because then now you got to deal with people, and certain people you just be like.
Especially when you're working with people that don't know how to work as a team sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like either one person gonna be taking on more of the weight of the project or whatever, while the other one's just sitting back and getting by. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's never really, when you're in the job, I feel like it's never right. Yeah, it's like it's always everything. Just like if y'all watched our show last week, we talk about pros and cons of different things, you know. And it's like you always gonna have your pro and con in it.
Yeah.
Being out on the street, I don't have to deal with inside. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to deal with nobody micromanaging over me. Like me personally, I don't like that. Can I work in that type of environment? If I have to, absolutely. But if I have the choice, I choose not to. You know what I'm saying? But on the other side, it's like if you are in there, you don't have to be outside doing all this extra hard labor. You know, so it's a pros and cons with the job or whatever. But it's whatever you choose to do. But no matter what you choose to do, you gotta remember you need to take time for yourself to rest, the mental, whether you inside or physical, whether you outside, and both. They work hard. Shit, she a supervisor, but shit, you go up in there, you wouldn't think so. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's not balanced out. Everybody don't carry their own weight, so sometimes people her particularly have to pick up other weight from our just getting by people. You know, I said like it is. Y'all, you know, if you watch it, you feel how you feel. It's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? You put more weight on your teammate, and it's not supposed to be like that if y'all a team. And that's why people like me. I'm not afraid. I'm ain't nothing to brag about, but I will call off. If I don't feel like it, and I know I don't feel like it, I stress this all the time. And people may say, "Oh, what? I don't care. I really don't care. I honestly don't care because what? I'm no good to myself. I'm no good to you or me if I can't take care of myself. If I'm too tired and my mental is all out of whack or whatever, and I got attitude, I don't like having an attitude. If you ever meet me in person, I'm smooth, cool, laid back. I like to have a great time, positive vibes. I like to receive them and give them. So if that's conflicting with how I feel or whatever, I'm gonna separate myself from whatever it is, job, people, family, friends, whatever it's like, whatever mood I'm gonna separate myself, take some time to me to rest from people, job, physical, whatever it is. I take rest from everything and everybody.
You most definitely do. Sometimes you just gotta shut everybody out to get to you, to get close to you, to talk to you, to get you right.
Meditation.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, meditation. So you know what I'm saying? Sometimes if I'm not saying calling off is good, but sometimes it is good for your well-being. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you like this. If you don't call off, you go to work and you get hurt, guess what they're going to do? Find somebody else to get your job done. You know what I'm saying? And I see it quickly. They'll take a little silence, 5 seconds. All right, let's get back to work.
Like it's nothing.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like you wasn't a person. Like you wasn't dedicated to the cause as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you do have to take time. They not gonna think about you first. You gotta think about yourself first.
No.
So you know what I'm saying? You do gotta take time, and when you start feeling, you know your body.
Yeah.
Everybody know their body. Everybody's different. You know when something's not right. You go to the doctor, take some take some meds. Or, you know what I'm saying, rest. You just gonna have to sit this one out. You know what I'm saying?
And that's okay. Sit it out.
Yeah.
Because if you know anything about hey, driving tired, exhausted is worse than driving while you're intoxicated. You know what I'm saying? So we all see how people be out there killing people for driving drunk. So just imagine someone driving tired. That's why the truck drivers, they have to stop for a certain period of time because they can't be on the road like that. Look how all them car accidents, people going off the road, stuff that used to happen years ago. Now they have something implemented where, hey, you drive for a certain amount of hours, you have to rest for a certain amount of hours. That's dangerous. Mm-hmm. And that's the same thing. You gotta get your rest, man. You gotta get that rest.
Cause that sleep ain't nothing to play with. It's gonna catch up to you. I don't care what you be doing. This remind me of Miss T when she fell asleep at work.
Oh man, what? She was retired.
She went out the night before, so we had a supervisor.
Hey.
We had a supervisor at our job. This old lady thought she was still young. She out cutting the wood. She come in there talking her junk. Boy, I turned around. This lady is in the middle of the workroom floor at the post office. I'm like, bro, if like, hey, like, dude, what the at any minute the postmaster can come out here and see you in the middle of supervisor. Well, that was the funniest.
Hey, laid out.
Gone. I was like, bro, she is getting it in. She getting that sleep in, boy.
Hey, look, we want you to get your rest, but go home. Even if you gotta tell your employer, like, hey, or take a break, you know, take your lunch early or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Hey, do so. Don't do that. Because that's the quickest way to get walked out where we from.
But that was so funny. I'm glad she didn't get. Well, I wasn't gonna let her get caught. I wasn't gonna let her get caught. But it was crazy because I turned around and like she just got quiet. And if you know her, she is not a quiet person. No. Like she's never quiet.
Hey, you talking about high energy?
All the time, high energy.
Out there, turned up. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
She the fire starter.
Right.
Straight up.
I turned around.
That fire was out.
Boy, I was like, what the fuck? Hey, what are you doing? I'm sleepy. I'm like, okay, go home. But your body, lack of energy, no sleep. Like it's gonna shut down. It don't care where you at. You could be in a grocery store, grocery shopping with the brand new Link 1300. I don't know who get
how many kids you got.
I don't know, but that sounded good when I said it. Like
I'm pretty sure people was up there like, I get that. I know some of y'all do. Let me buy some.
Let me get some. But you know what I'm saying? You shut down. You're not going nowhere. So you know what I'm saying? You might as well just take a few days or you know what I'm saying? You know what it is. You know how your body feels. You know, you gotta rest. Oh, it's gonna rest for you.
Yeah. Oh shit, yeah.
It's gonna rest for you.
Yeah. Hey, that's the thing about this bite, man. It tells you what's wrong.
It
you just gotta listen. You just gotta pay. If you gotta be in tune with yourself, because it's gonna tell you very loud and clear.
It's gonna give you some warnings.
Just in case y'all like, man, how do you find time to rest? I don't even know how to rest. Some people like, hey, be just hyperactive. We all can't sit down. Got so much to do. But let me give y'all a few tips on how y'all should rest. Well, how y'all can't rest. It's up to the person, obviously. But all right, take breaks and relax. As you work in between. You go hard for a good 3 hours. Take you a good 10-15 minute break. Go in the bathroom. I know some jobs wherever. I ain't just talking to the workers, but hey, I am one right now. So for some workers, y'all go to the bathroom. Shit, y'all know how we do. Shut that door and just sit down. Lace the toilet. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And just sit down and just have some time to yourself before you rest your feet. I don't know if anybody ever worked in a factory. I don't know if anybody worked in a factory, but like them floors are hard, and everybody don't share the little cushion pads, so that should be hurting. And once that stuff be hurting, that stuff travel all the way up to your back. Stuff, man. Look,
they do.
Wear the proper shoes, but look, take them breaks, cause them little 10 minute breaks all the time they don't be enough. Not for me. All right,
your breaks be longer than 15 minutes.
And you wonder why. Because hey, these feet ain't the best. I thank God for them. They got much better, but they be hurting. So shit, I need to sit down. I don't care. I don't care. But practice meditation. You know what I'm saying? Practice daily meditation. Whatever. Take some time to yourself, whether it's 5-10 minutes, whatever you got to offer yourself, give it to yourself. All right. Focus on your senses. Be in tune. You know what I'm saying? Try aromatherapy for calming benefits. And then, here goes some essentials y'all can use. Lemon, lavender, eucalyptus, or cedarwood. Those are just a few good ones that y'all can use, get your little humidifier, stuff like that, to put it up in there. Take deep breaths, you know what I'm saying? practice that. Hey, give your body some oxygen. Practice yoga. For those who are into it. I like Pilates too. They ain't really say that, but if you into yoga, Pilates, whatever, Pilates really, really stretches the body very well. I was in Pilates. I had a Pilates class, whatever, and like my vertical for the athletes. If y'all don't know about it, try Pilates. Your vertical gonna skyrocket, especially basketball. Trust me, it works. Keep a journal. Quiet time. Quiet time in your mind. Writers. You already know she always talk about she writes all the time. Whatever. That's quiet time with yourself. And also listen to calming music. All that rah. Yeah, we like to turn up whatever. But sometimes some nice smooth R&B, you know what I'm saying? Or just an instrumental, I like hearing some jazz or whatever like that, whatever. Just play it, whatever, sit back, play some people are into that. They could go to sleep with the water signs. I'm not that type of person, but it's out there. Go on your YouTube or whatever if you ain't got
on
that.
Phone.
Yeah. Everybody, almost everybody got a phone, you know what I'm saying? Most everybody got Wi-Fi, internet. So, hey, just find you something to just whatever relaxes you, use it, is what I'm saying. And hey, it definitely benefit.
Man, I was in Houston. This Uber driver we was driving with, I don't know what type of music it was, but we got in that car and boy, like I just was like, I was slumped. My body just was like, ugh, feet up, relaxing. Man. But yeah, you definitely got to get some rest and take that serious. You know what I'm saying? Take it serious. And I know she was saying meditation. You know what I'm saying? You can do that on your way to work. You know what I'm saying? On your way home from work. I know I done got on the phone with people and people be like, you know what? I'm going to have to call you back. This is my little time to myself that I, you know what I'm saying, decompress. And I just get, you know what I'm saying? I want to listen to my music or I want to listen to my little podcast or whatever it is that you do in your zone and your time, your personal time.
Yeah.
A lot of people think it's selfish to take personal time. Sometimes you do got to be selfish because you don't want to be angry. You don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, in people's face. And I notice I do that too. Like if I ain't getting the proper rest, if I'm not getting the proper, if I don't get the right, or I don't get the, you know what I'm saying, do the stuff that I like to do to entertain myself, to rest. Well, I be in a job going off on people. She can tell you, like, you good? Nah, G, they getting on my nerves. I don't care who it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who it is. I will snap. And I can sense that about myself. Like, no, you know what? You need to take a step back. Your ass need to go home tonight and no TV. Like last night was so cool. I was actually studying for another topic that we got coming up. I didn't even turn the TV on. I got off the phone. After we got off the phone, handled what I had to handle with my granny. I went home and just started studying for 2 hours. And like I'm reading a book. And he was saying, you know what I'm saying, do that for 2 hours. And dude, I was just boom, 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 boom. By the time them 2 hours was up, it was time for me to get in the shower. And I went to bed. It wasn't no extra stuff. It wasn't nothing extra. I didn't even watch TV last night. And I'm not a real big TV watcher anyways. But it was just like I woke up this morning. I was like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the office talking, juking, giving out hugs, telling people I love them.
What the fuck you on, man? What kind of bed you sleeping on? Look. Some people don't know how to take that.
Right. But I got the proper 8 hours of rest. And I'm not saying every night you're going to get 8 hours of rest. But you know what I'm saying? I was up before the alarm clock went off. And I had time to like just sit and, okay, it's going to be good. We're going to be doing this. And I found out that I did that. I was so energized at work, like I just said, but my thought process was better. And I got to think of new ideas because, you know what I'm saying, as a creator, you want to be open-minded. You want to be fresh-minded. You know what I'm saying? So you allow your time to think of new stuff. And I just came in here today, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we should do this. We should do that. We will press. Take a step back. Yeah, just take a step back. And then you know what? You get to, you know what I'm saying, get that clear vision from God. You get the, you know what I'm saying, you get to hear what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because that's when he comes to you, when you by yourself, when you alone, when you resting. When you got all that vibration around you, that loud noise around you, you can't
clogs up everything.
Yeah, you can't hear yourself think. You know what I'm saying?
It's like a person with a whole bunch of Vaseline clogging up their pores or whatever.
Yeah. So you damn sure can't hear the blessing that he finna put you in. Like he gonna tell you the plan. But how he gonna tell you the plan if you got all this noise around you? All this, you know what I'm saying? And half the time it be low energy anyway. You know what I'm saying? You don't be doing shit all on YouTube. Cut that shit off. You know what I'm saying? Don't cut it off on Sundays at 9:30 though.
Yeah.
In the morning.
If you
Be
see,
on there.
if it's got some thoughts, just stay tuned.
Yeah.
Let's hit after that.
After that or before that, you know what I'm saying? Or you can do the yoga or the Pilates while you listening to us and like and subscribe, you know. But most definitely, like, we need to start taking in consideration that we are humans, that we need to rest, that we need time to ourselves, that we should be, you know what I'm saying, selfish. I know selfish people like, I've been selfish. I don't know what they talking about.
I learned that years ago, baby.
Right, but like moms, I know mothers that, you know what I'm saying, have a whole family to take care of. They don't rest sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's I got a soccer practice. I got, you know what I'm saying, study. We got to go to church. Bible study.
Picking up for after school program.
It's nonstop. You know what I'm saying? I know you got a schedule to stick to, sweetheart, but take you 2 days off. And you ain't got to take it every week or so, every 2 weeks. Or, once a month. Start little, because I know a lot of people don't know how to sit down. And I'm one of them. I sit down and be like, oh, I got to do this. Oh, I need to do that. When you write your journal out, you write your weekly schedule out, scheduling you some rest time. Schedule you in some where your kids is gone, the husband's gone, or the wife, you know what I'm saying? And just rest. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Just rest.
And if they come home, go in that bathroom, I'm so serious, shut that door. And just, cause like, you in there, lock the door. You just in there by yourself. As y'all can see, y'all see one of my favorite spots at the house. But like,
I ain't gonna even stay in the bathroom. My favorite spot too.
Man, just chill. Like, I be just kick my feet up, just sit. I'm chilling, or in the bathtub, just chilling. Like, just having the time. Like,
I be on that, you know what I'm saying, with the phone.
It even got to the point, since like, well, we getting ready to move in our house, whatever. So I got like an empty closet. I go in the closet and shut the door. If my lady out there doing what she doing, working on whatever she working on, I go up in there because it's a large ass closet. So it's like I be up in there. I get my little pillow. I be chilling, going over things, and it's my own time. And I appreciate. I don't care where I'm at. If I can find time for me, find space for me, I'm happy. I'm happy because as outgoing as I am or whatever, I love my alone time. I love it because it helps me. It keeps me sharp in the head and everything, man. I love it. So y'all need to find y'all some. And if y'all can't find yourself, make it a duty. Put that on your goal list. Find time for me. And put it at the top. I know, like I told y'all a couple of videos ago, see which one stand out, but put that one at the top because that's important. Because as we always say, you can't take care of nobody if you can't take care of yourself, man. Once you sick, especially single mothers out there, single fathers out there, stuff like that, or someone with a spouse that works a lot, right. A lot of that fall back on you. So y'all the most important people. Y'all gotta find time for yourself.
Oh, y'all can meditate when y'all exercising. Exercising is good too. You know what I'm saying? You go out, exercise. That give you time to sweat off and get all that dirt and just clutter out of your mind. You know what I'm saying? Exercise doing that. You know what I'm saying? You walking around the track. It's just you. Yeah. You and you.
Put your headphones in. Put on this podcast right here. You know what I'm saying?
It's just you and you. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. But like, for me, all I got to say is, no matter how hard you work, remember that we are only human. Our body can only take so much. And pretty soon, we don't want to be there too bad while we're young. Because when we older, we still want to be able to go out now. I know I do. You know what I'm saying?
Cut that
out there. Yeah. Hey, we hang out people. We got this lady. She's almost 60. Hey, she's still out there traveling, working, because she took care of her body. You know what I'm saying? So, definitely. Got that rest. I want to take care of my body. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on a little journey. One of my goals this year is like starting to eat more better, and start drinking more water and stuff. But that's just one of my goals. Now I'm trying to I am, and I have been doing pretty good.
I ain't gonna stunt it. That's one of my goals too. But I'm gonna tell you why. Eating healthy is one of my goals. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because I went down to chip out, and everybody knows chips is my favorite. These motherfucking chips is $5. I don't know what they're doing with these chips, but chips cost more than fruit now.
Gee, filling them up with air?
And that's what...
You take the bag, pop that motherfucker, and then...
You got...
Hold on, wait a minute.
Girl, I'm so petty, I will count my chips.
Talking about family bag. Shit, this ain't no family size.
I will count my chips, nigga. It was only 100 chips in this family pack. I need...
It say it can feed two. This is enough for me. What's the problem?
Listen... When the chips start getting more than the fruit, I guess I'm gonna have to go back to fruit.
Hey,
And I'm gonna be eating carrots, celery,
bananas.
you know what I'm saying? But, right, watermelon. I've been banging some watermelon.
Yeah.
But yeah, the bad habits and the bad food is costing more than the good stuff. And then you know what? I said I was gonna stop eating red meat. But then I thought about it. Steak tacos, like.
And what you gonna eat when you go out to eat? Cause you don't try much.
I don't know.
Vegan, that's all right. You gonna be vegan. You gonna be like this lady I saw, y'all. She it was her and her husband, right? They same age or whatever, right? They in their like 60s, right? She took on an oath to herself years ago, right? That she gonna start eating healthy. She gonna eat from the land. So she started to do so. The husband, he like, I'm cool. I'm gonna eat what I want to eat still, right? He still ate what he want to eat. They sitting at about 60-something years old each, right? She looked like she about 40-something old. I'm not lying at all. She fitted well, looked good, skin good, feeling good. She up moving around like, you know, like it's nobody's business. Her husband, he got a cane, got to use a chair sometime. He has strokes, heart attacks, high blood pressure, all that shit. So I don't tell you nothing. And these two people, so he see where he could have been, you know what I'm saying? And she also see where she could have been had they not made the decisions that they made. So, hey, I ain't saying I ain't gonna eat because, like, if you know me, I'm gonna try me some food. But I'm gonna start, you know, eating, taking in more fruits and vegetables stuff. Because I love fruits and vegetables. I do eat that, but just a little more. Instead of going buy some chips, go over there down to the little, you know, little Mexican store and pick me up a fruit bowl.
I don't think I'm buying me no more doggone chips. Unless
I be chipped until they come out with a new one to try it. But other than that, I've been begging them. They been having to sell at the gas station.
They got to sell?
They had at the Shell's gas station. They had show you can get 2 for like $3 something.
Oh, for real?
Then they had the Doritos. You can get them 2 for.
I've been craving Doritos.
Yeah, it's
too.
over though. They had the deal on the Doritos too. So I'm,
you know why?
I'm tripped out.
I broke up with Shell and started going to Speedway. That's why.
Yeah, because it's one right by your crib too,
yeah,
right down the street. Yeah, they had the bang bangs for a long time too. And that I thought the sale was. I'm like, hey, say she was like, come on, don't even trip. I even get them chips. Yeah, so I'm tripped out. You know, I'm on this little turtle brownie thing. Pray for me. It's just sweet as hell. I ain't got no business eating them, but I can't. They so good, man. But
I can't eat chocolate anymore.
So while I'm resting, I be getting my grub on, pretty much. You know, but nah, we gonna stay aboard though. So, you know, just make sure y'all get y'all rest. You know what I'm saying? Like she said, it's okay to be selfish when it comes to you and getting your rest, whatever you need it to be able to properly. Your mind needed, your body needed, your soul needed, so you can perform better and be a better person out here.
Stress.
Less for real.
I don't know nobody who want to be stressful. You know what I'm saying? Don't be stressful, be successful.
Man, and that's word to we gonna leave it at that. That's word to our mother, yo. Peace out. Thank y'all for tuning in once again. We out.
Word to your mother, food.
Yeah, word to my